In North Carolina, like most cotton growing areas of the world, is pretty much dominated by GMO cotton. And when we first got started with this process, we caught a lot of grief because the shirts we were making in American Apparel were organic cotton. And now we are working with a farmer that's growing GMO conventional cotton. And what I like to tell people is we had to meet Ronnie where Ronnie was. You know, if we had all the money in the world, yes, we'd go to Ronnie and start that 3-year transition to go from conventional to organic. Even the folks at our agriculture university in North Carolina says growing organic cotton in North Carolina is difficult, if not impossible. But 2 years ago, we hooked up with two other farmers in eastern North Carolina near Rocky Mount, Louis Parrish and Oprah Jean Watson. These two farmers were already doing other organic products. I think they were doing organic sweet potatoes and things like that. And through just people hearing about Cotton Carolinas and our vision of Cotton Carolinas one day be able to grow organic cotton in North Carolina, they stepped up to the plate and says, we'll give it a shot. So 2 years ago, they planted 50 acres. And again, 50 acres in the scheme of things, and I told you Ronnie does 3,000 acres, so it wasn't much. But they were willing to step up and make that try. And my guarantee to them was to tell them that what we will do, if that cotton is of quality that I can use to make apparel products out of it, we'll buy it. We'll take that. So they grew the cotton, so this would have been 2011, December of 2011, we harvested that cotton. And we ended up with about 25,000 pounds. Most of it ended up in t-shirts. But we also work with other folks like Cone Mills, which is in Greensboro, North Carolina, and they weave denim fabric. The jeans that I'm wearing today, probably not going to be able to see them, took some of that organic cotton yarn, wove it in Greensboro, North Carolina, and I work with another company called Raleigh Denim that's a small cut and sew high-end jean manufacturer in Raleigh to make the jeans that I have on today used now. We also work with another company to make socks. Because the thing, too, that we see that's so important in North Carolina is we have, even though we've been devastated by global trade agreements and we've lost tens of thousands of jobs, we still have infrastructure in place to go from dirt to shirt or dirt to jeans. And so as I've told our governor and our Secretary of Commerce and our Chamber of Commerce, this is jobs. Because when I look around, I think we're going to be wearing clothes for a little bit longer. And when I look out there and I see 98% of the clothes that we wear are coming from overseas, to me this is a job opportunity for our state to take that great resource of cotton and keep it in North Carolina. So not only it impacts jobs. So as I says, we go, in that 600 miles, we impact over 500 jobs. So it's such a important building block of our vision of what we want to do and demonstrate in a different company. Because one thing we always say is it doesn't really matter how cheap your apparel is if you don't have a job.